Hunger Games fans counting down the days, hours, minutes until they can see Liam Hemsworth return in Catching Fire as Gale Hawthorne, the winner, the miner with a heart of gold, Peeta's rival for Katniss' heart, and of course the rebel with a cause.
You haven't hurt people, Katniss. You've given them an opportunity. They just have to be brave enough to take it.
We have to go, Gale, before they kill us. They will kill us.
What about the other families? Huh? The ones who stay. What happens to them? People are looking at you, Katniss.
I don't want anyone looking to me. I can't help them.
You do what you want. I'm staying here.
And he's with us right now. Here he comes. Thrilled to have Liam Hemsworth making his way inside our humble little studios here.
My friends in Madrid.
A lot of members of Team Gale are here to see Liam. Right over here, Liam. Good to see you again. Looking sporty as always.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, you're chilly. It's cold out there.
It's cold out there. I feel underdressed for New York.
Well, saw it recently, and it is just the way you all are able to keep the story going and the way you all are together. And we see that your relationship with Katniss has evolved, but can I just say it's a little more confusing than ever?
Yeah, it's really confusing. She's now back from the Hunger Games and she's dealing with post-traumatic stress and she's obviously fallen in love with someone else now and their relationship is more confusing and frustrating forever.
And your character, you said you really relate to Gale because he's just a stand-up kind of guy.
He's a good guy. He's a passionate guy. He's you know, something that I always related to in the beginning was he's constantly standing up for what he believes in, and you know, he's willing to kind of fight for that. So it's you know, for a long time he kind of is powerless to do anything, and through this one you get to see little moments of that fight.
Oh yeah, little moments, because Catching Fire applies to your character. You are just always simmering just a little bit. You're a little upset about some things.
The stuff's burning inside him. It's ready to come out.
Well, we've had so many of the cast members here. We have Jennifer Lawrence that's coming tomorrow, and Josh was here yesterday and was saying she tells it like it is. Is that,
she does.
Is that accurate?
There's pretty much no filter at all with Jennifer. She especially if you're having a bad day, she'll pounce on that. She finds the weakness and then she'll exploit it to the entire set.
But the way that you all, it's very apparent that you have a real friendship. Yeah. And there's a chemistry there, and there's a trust there. Does that help when you're on screen together?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, shooting something like this where you're shooting a lot of quite serious stuff, you know, it's nice to keep things light on set and still enjoy who you're being there with. And you know, Jennifer's someone who just really cares about the people around her, and she has a big heart, and she loves making movies, and she's amazing at it, and you really couldn't ask for a better co-star than her. She's great.
Oh, speaking of keeping things light on the set, you have a lot of fans, and we asked them to ask you questions, and one of them wanted to ask you, this is Sassy, I love the handle, Sassy. Who was the biggest prankster on the Catching Fire set?
Biggest prankster?
Yeah.
You know what, everyone has their moments. It's when we're all together that it's hard to get anything done. If we have a scene where, you know, we've been shooting the third one for the last couple of months, and we've had a lot of scenes with Woody and Philip Seymour Hoffman and Julianne Moore. And,
great cast.
Yeah, unbelievable. And Jeffrey Wright, and when we're all in a room together, it's just like children playing, and we're lucky to have someone like Francis who's patient with that kind of stuff, but it is hard to get some work done.
Well, I could see it would be because you're dressed, the costumes are just amazing.
Not for me. I wear pretty basic stuff in the film, but yeah, someone like Elizabeth Banks, she gets to wear a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, and have a lot of fun with it. Well, someone else wanted to know, this is from Hazel, she wants to know, which scene was the best to record from both of the movies?
From both the movies. For me, there's a lot of great scenes. I got whipped for 3 days, which is good and bad, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing, whipping.
Are you? No,
I'm not the kind of person that likes to get whipped.
No.
But it was an interesting couple of days, and you know, you got to have someone like Woody on set to keep that stuff light. You know, he's the kind of person that keeps it fun and entertaining, and same with Jennifer as well. She does the same thing.
Well, it's hard to pick because of all the great scenes, but I have to say, because we just had People magazine, Sexiest Men Alive, and you and your brother, and I think it was very sweet and sexy. You and your brother Chris, who's starring in that little movie Thor right now. But you both talk about family, about how important family is to you.
Absolutely, yeah. We come from a great family. You know, my parents are the most supportive parents, and we're all always able to, you know, dream big and have the support to kind of live it through. And you know, we feel very fortunate to come from parents like that. And I was always the youngest brother. I have 2 older brothers, so you know, they're my biggest inspirations. And I don't think I would be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for them. So, you know, I feel lucky to come from a good place like that.
Well, we got to thank your brothers. You got to thank because and just for sharing your talents like that. Yeah. And so we're very excited. Only a couple more days. People have to wait.
Yeah, I'm excited for people to see it. It's emotional. It's thrilling. It's a really good film. And Francis Lawrence, the director, did such a great job on it.
And it leaves you wanting more at the end.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Liam, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure having
Nice to
you
see
here.
you.
The Hunger Games: Catching Fire opens nationwide this Friday.